Good greetings, I'm Rusty Dog, welcome to Microsoft Flight Sim, and today we're in a newly updated Airbus A321 by Fenix. They've just updated I think all three planes, but only two of them have got the new wings, the new Sharklet wings, which we'll take a look at. And the update is pretty large. They've fixed a few things, added some stuff. We'll take a look at those in a moment very quickly, and then we'll get underway. So we're flying today via Condor Airlines from Gatwick to Dusseldorf in Germany. The flight should be around an hour, so it's a very short hop, just to see how the plane flies. If I notice any differences, probably shouldn't. I don't think there's any changes in that regard. Okay, so first thing, what changes have been made? Well, I'm going to take a look at some of them just quite quickly here. We just whiz through. We can see here, this is the new update to 24.7.3. We've got, this is the one I'm interested in really seeing, added custom wing flex simulation. The wings compared to, say, the PMDG Boeings and stuff like that, and the fly-by-wire planes are quite stiff, so I'm wondering if that has now been sorted a little bit. So it looks, you can see the wings flexing a little bit. That would be cool. I'm not going to go through all of these because it's too much, but you can see them on the screen and pause them if you need to. Randomized boarding when using GSX. I don't know what the hell that means. Randomized? Sometimes they board, sometimes they don't, or is it only some people get on board? It can't pick how many people get on board because it's set by SimBrief. I don't know what that is. I know what it says. I don't know how it translates into the game, but okay, into the sim. Improved auto connection of jetways, cool. And even the BeyondATC that we're using now has had some fixes where when we did the last flight, there was some traffic that was just stuck on the taxiways when we left the runway, and apparently they fixed that, so that's cool. Yeah, updated Sharklet characteristic speed computation logic. So it's not just the Sharklet wings are not just cosmetic; they actually change characteristics. Fixed walk-in gate handling during deboarding with GSX. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, the list of fixes is substantial. They've done quite a lot. Art and Sound added LED lights to all Sharklet aircraft. Fixed artifacts. Added new ADS panel. I didn't even notice that. Okay. EFB, right? So the electronic flight bag, or the iPad. So lots of stuff there. Lots of stuff. Okay, very cool. So the weather today is a little bit hazy, I would say, if I had to describe it in any way. We'll take a look out. Although it looks like it's clearing a little bit. When I first came into the airport, it was, yeah, over here you can still see a little bit of it. It's actually quite hazy. So this is us, Condor, and I've got the plane already warmed up. We've got the GPS already done. Let's take a look at this, because it said they'd redesigned it. I don't know how. This is what they're talking about. Whoops. I don't know how they've... Oh, don't tell me I've got to do that again. Right, okay, we're good. Yeah, so I don't know what the hell they've done here, but they reckon they've made some changes to that. Okay, fair enough. So, without further ado, let's get things rolling. Yes, so the SimBrief flight plan I have created and made within the sim now. You can do that within the sim if you have the free mod to do that. It's so cool. And it should also just import from here, and there it is. Ooh, I may have written that down. No, I got it right. I thought I'd written EDLL, but I didn't. We've got 5 minutes to get underway. That's not going to happen. And the weather today here, let's have a look. Visibility is, yeah. Is this what it is? The 5,000? What? I don't know. 5 kilometers? I don't know what that is. Is that the visibility? Because normally it's 9999 if it's perfect, so it must be 5 nautical miles or something. So few clouds at 900 feet, broken clouds at 1800 feet, 7 degrees. Wow, we're going to have to stick some anti-ice on. Yeah, England in the morning. That's what you get. In Dusseldorf, we have 7 degrees also. Visibility is much better. Hey, Marty! I will buy you a schnapps if you manage to land successfully. I'm working in my DC today. Okay, data center. Have been to Dusseldorf and Munich airports. Oh well, I picked one that you'd associate with then. Cool. Yeah, 7 degrees. It's a little bit cold out, which is okay. We just need, if it's under 10 degrees, you want to be using some anti-ice, so we'll have to do that. And the Fenix is quite clever. It knows when there's icing conditions met, and it will put a message on the panel here to let us know in flight. And then when it doesn't detect those conditions anymore, it will let us know, hey, turn the system off. Oh. So let's take a look at these wings. We're currently seeing, this is not our plane, by the way. Our plane is the one you see on the right-hand window. You can just see the tail fin. It's going to get noisy out here, guys. Oh, God. Especially if we have a plane going off. There it goes, Tui. I wonder where it's going, Tui. What's this one? Fueling. Right, so here is the new Sharklet wings. Now, normally on the Airbus, the wings are split. It's a little bit up and a little bit down. These ones are Sharklet, as in life is like a box of Sharklets. No, it's Sharklets as in like sharklets. I think it's based on a shark fin. It's strange that we've got this light on, which looks freaking cool, by the way. But not this one, because the wing lights are on. It must be with something else. I don't know. We've got these little, I don't know what these are, probes, I guess. I don't know what they are. They're on the flaps as well, which are drooping down due to gravity. Yeah, gravity does that. I think once we get the hydraulic systems powered up, they should be put back in their place, I imagine, right? But yeah, so we have new wings on the Airbuses. I believe the Sharklets are only on the A321 and the A320. I don't think the small A319 comes with it. And I don't think I'm going to be able to say the word Sharklet without it sounding like chocolate. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, so this is our aircraft today that we're going to be flying up in the cold air. There goes an EasyJet. I don't have any British liveries for the A321. There's none out. For the 320 we do. We got British Airways and EasyJet and stuff, but that's about it. All right. These wings look kind of cool. I really like them, and this plane here's got them too, but we've got much more detail on ours. I do like these little spiky dudes. I'm guessing they are just probes. We'll take a look at this when we put the hydraulic systems on, whether the hydraulics will, tighten that up. They should do. Let's go back inside, guys, because it is noisy out there. Oh no, we've got to do the IR alignment because I knocked one out. That sounded bad, didn't it? Yes, I switched one off and put it back on again. But we got to wait. I did it all before the stream started, so we wouldn't have to wait. But it doesn't matter anyway. We've got to do the. We've got to do all the homework here. So let's go into the menu. We've got to go to Atsu first. There's a message waiting for us, so we're going to go pick that up first. And that's the load sheet, and we can accept that. Okay, so let's initialize the flight, and we want to bring in the flight plan. So let's do that. Hey, oh, well, is that nav message from before? I think so. Yeah, I think so. I don't know whether you can get accurate GPS from only 2. I think you need 3 satellites. Like sat-nav in your car, it works off 3 satellites, right? To get accuracy. Well, so does this. And I knocked one of those out. So, our flight number today is CON 2627. The cost index, well, let's take a look here. We won't skimp on anything. Yes, I know, we're late taking off. Where are we going? Yeah, where are we going? We're going here. Pilot brief. Okay, cost index is 30. Right, our cruising altitude today is 0330, so feet. Yep, flight level 330, 33,000 feet. That's our cruise. Temperature up there, as the usual, minus 56. Isn't that lovely? Put your coat on. Majok 56, hey! Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've been up since, I don't know, 6 a.m. Right, let's get the climb winds in. Also, this should bring the descent winds in as well. There we go, lovely. At least if the plane knows what the winds are like at different altitudes, it knows how to more accurately fly itself, let's say. Okay, so we've got that in. That's beautiful. So we're working on a system here that, in order to know which screen to go to next, in the Airbus, there's a thing called DIFRIP. D-I-F-R-I-P. DIFRIP. And that is data, which you start with here. Init, flight plan, radio, which we're not going to use because it's going to put it all in. And then we go back to init to the second page, and then P for performance. DIFRIP. That's how we do it. That's how we work through all the functions. So we've done the it, and now we need the f. So we're going to go into this next. I think before we get started on that, though, we should start boarding passengers onto the plane. So, I can't remember. I know one of these planes does everything. Let's go to the departure. I know one of these planes does everything, you know. I think it's the PMDG, though, that's got whole full GSX integration built in. I believe so, right? No, it's okay. We can do it here. Right, 224 passengers here on the Airbus A321 with just over, well, just under, let's say, 3.5 tons of cargo and 6.7 tons of fuel. Imagine how long it would take to put 6.7 tons of fuel into your car. I'd have to work that out. Yeah. Probably the lifetime of the car, right? I don't know. Right, so we can load the aircrafts right now. So let's see if we do this. Yeah, here we go. Boarding and refueling. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is different. We didn't get these two options separate before. Right, so this is if you don't want to mess around. Obviously, real time is going to take 26 minutes. Let's use GSX. We want boarding and refueling, so now GSX is going to take care of the passengers and the plane. And we're going to send the information also to the MCDU at the appropriate time. Right now, what you want to do, the flight plan. So the wind data uplink, yeah, let's get rid of the data on the scratch pad. Speedy borders. Oh, yeah. Right, so let's take a look. We can send this information to the MCDU, but we're not quite ready to do that yet. It'll still go in there, of course. Okay, so what's it asking us again? Oh yeah, flight plan. Well, I'm not in the wrong page. I can get it here. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing? You're splitting the flight plan up into different pages? Yeah, this isn't the whole briefing. What have I got to do now? Ah, you're splitting it up into different... Normally this is all on one page. Right. Okay, I think I like this.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Right, where's the actual... there it is, wind information. Oh, brilliant. Oh, I like that it's done that. That's nice. Alright, so here's our routing then. We're taking off from 8 right, hopefully, with frame 1Z and frame. Actually, you know, before we do this, there's another step we need to do. Let me just tune into the ATIS tower and have a listen. Come on.
Gatwick Airport information, Foxtrot. 0930 Zulu. Wind 080 at 3. Mist. Few clouds at 900.
Mist.
Ceiling 1800 broken. Temperature 07. 2.06. QNH 1024. Landing and departing runway 26 left.
Oh no.
Transition level 060.
Shit.
Read back all hold short instructions.
With information.
Contact, you have information, Foxtrot.
Thank you. Information Foxtrot. Oh no, the airport runway's changed.
0930 Zulu. Wind 080 at 3. Mist. Few clouds at 900. Ceiling 1800 broken. Temperature 07. 2.06. QNH.
It's got us taking off at runway 8. And we're actually not going to be doing that.
Transition level 060.
So I'm just going to have to go into sim brief.
Short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot.
Information Foxtrot.
Gatwick Airport information, Foxtrot. 0930 Zulu. Wind 080 at 3. Mist. Few clouds at 900.
Did he say 26 left or right?
800 broken. Temperature 07. 2.06. QNH 1024. Landing and departing runway 26 left.
26 left.
Transition level 060. Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Foxtrot.
See, it's a good thing we got this first before we inputted the flight plan, right?
Gatwick Airport information, Foxtrot. 0930.
Okay, let's tune into clearance. And just have...
4 Yankee Hotel, ready for FR clearance tollback. Fueling 4 Yankee Hotel, Gatwick delivery, expect runway 26 left, hard 1 X-ray departure. Squawk 6311. Hard 1 X-ray departure. Squawk 6311. Winning 4 Yankee Hotel. Fueling 4 Yankee Hotel, read back correct. Contact ground 121.805 when ready for pushback or engine start.
And okay, 26 left. There we go. Oh, I'm trying to get a word in. Gatwick's so busy.
Winning 4 Yankee Hotel. Bye-bye.
Gatwick delivery, this is Canalco 2627 requesting IFR clearance with you, information Foxtrot. I got that the wrong way round, but it might not matter.
Easy 18 Echo Bravo. Gatwick delivery. Thanks for Hard 1 X-ray departure. Squawk 5532. Easy 18 Echo Bravo. Easy 18 Echo Bravo. Read back correct. Contact ground.
Did they even get mine?
805.
Don't I have to reload this now?
Or engine start.
No, I don't. Did they get my message? I'm not Easy 18EB, so I am Kanoko 2627. It says generating speech. Right, so we got the air pressure and everything correct. And now we've got 26 left via frame 1M and frame. Let's do that. I think it's got stuck a little bit. Oops. Up is down and down is up. Frame 1M. And Dusseldorf Airport is landing on runway 23 left, hopefully, with a piece of pig and PSAP. Already forgotten. 23 left. Yes. How information leaves my brain so easily. I'm not going to forget piece of pig though. I know it's not quite that, but
Boarding requested.
right. Yeah, I think definitely we have a little issue here with. I'm going to switch frequency. See if it makes a difference. No.
Grand 121.805 when ready. Easy 18 Echo Bravo.
Gatwick delivery. This is Kanoko 2627 with information Foxtrot requesting IFR clearance. Come on.
Kanoko 26.
Thank you.
Gatwick delivery. Thanks for information Foxtrot. Expect runway 26 left. Fran 1 Mike departure. Squawk 1651.
Roger, expecting Fran 1M departure, Squawk 1651, Kanoko 2627.
Kanoko 2627. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.805 when ready for push or start.
Roger, will contact ground when ready for push or start, Kanoko 2627, thank you. Right, we've got another company.
Negative. Ground on 121.805.
Oh, you want me to say that? Okay. Roger, ground on 121.805, Kanoko 2627.
Passengers boarding starting.
And the passengers are getting on the plane, so we're in good time. Hey, it's Tracy working today. You gotta get into the old.
Echo Bravo. Request taxi to be active.
You gotta get. Oh, they're not disappearing again, are they? Oh, come on, man.
Echo Bravo. Runway 26 left. Taxi via North Romeo Whiskey. November runway. Alpha November. Alpha.
Wow, listen, I wouldn't mind that as a ATC voice in Elite.
Left. Taxi via
Runway
Romeo
26
Whiskey.
left.
November runway. Alpha November.
November runway.
Easy 18 Echo Bravo.
Right, anyway, we've got a message to pick up. Again, another load sheet because we changed.
Alpine 52 Lima Yankee, stand 105. Request pushback and engine start.
Right, so we'll do the performances before we run over the flight plan, I think.
Pushback approved.
So diff rip. Next is radio, but the radio that we want, the information we want is already there, so I'm not going to bother with that. So diff rip. So now we need to go to here, and we want to fill in the zero fuel weights and the block fuel. So this is where we go now to here. Oh, where am I going? Oh boy. here. And we just go... no. See, the passengers are getting on the seats here, look. This is the same as last time, isn't it? It has to be. Right, so send that to EMS. So that should fill in this screen. There we go.
Contact Gatwick Tower 13 for decimal.
There you go. Very nice. And that's that done. Block fuel 6.7 is correct.
Easy 18 Echo Bravo.
The fuel is done, I imagine, right? We've got the last of the stuff going on. And those boxes that get moved along, they are, see it moving? They are specific to this aircraft. Okay, so performance then, let's take a look.
5 to Lima Yankee, ready to taxi to the active.
We can turn off the radio for now, I think.
5 to Lima Yankee, runway 26 left, taxi via Kilo, Pupper, Alpha November.
Is there no volume here? We can just turn it down. Oh, here, right?
Runway 26 left, taxi via Kilo, Papa, Alpha November.
No? Is this not volume?
5 to Lima Yankee.
We're currently on VHF1, right? Because it's highlighted. Ah, what if I just turn it off? Can you do that? I'm waiting for it to talk again and then we'll find out. Come on. Habla. Otherwise, how am I gonna know? I thought this might be a volume unless you have to push down. Yeah. You have to push down and then twirl it, right?
Zap 553 at ramp 170.
No?
Request pushback.
Zap 553, Gatwick ground, pushback approved.
No.
Face out.
Okay. There we go. We'll have to switch it back over before we do anything because we're connected to ground and we need to talk to those people later on. Okay, so runway is 26 left, runway surface is dry, flap config, we'll leave that on. Anti-ice is going to be on, engine and wing, packs are going to be on. Force toga, no, you don't need to do that. Optimal flaps, please. Let's synchronize that, and calculate.
Hello.
Okay, what have we missed out?
This way, please.
I had this before. I'm gonna select flaps 2 and see if it does it now. Error during calculation. Oh no.
Good morning.
We had this error before and I don't know what it was. Well, this sucks because it means I'm gonna have to probably go toga. Oh, that's really bad.
Hello.
Performance calculation error. Explain. Why?
Counter bitte.
Loading the...
This way. Hello.
Well, ain't this a big bag of wonderful? Let's hit the reset here. And let's just put it all in. So the ICAO code for Gatwick is GKK. Runway is 26 left. Force toga, no. Let's leave the anti-ice off for now. Got the weather. Oh, wow. This is a little bug.
May I see your boarding pass, sir?
Okay. I'm just going to have to wing it. No pun intended. I'm going to go with 138. 142. 146. Flaps 2. Flex to temp, I can't put it in. The throttle reduction, I can't put that in either. Oh boy. Transition altitude, I believe it is 6,000 in Gatwick. Man, that is sucky. That's not good. Right. It doesn't matter. We'll get through it. You see, I don't understand why the cargo doors don't close. Why don't they auto close? And why is the rear door open? They keep saying every time they do a new update, they keep saying, "Oh, we fixed this door from opening. We fixed that." But no, you haven't. It's still. You don't need the back door open when you're using a jetway. I don't think, anyway. Let's go to close the cargo doors, and we'll close the. Oh, you've opened them again, have you? Okay.
May I see your boarding pass, sir?
How's it gonna do this? Is it gonna wait till everyone's on board before it? Oh, okay. Now it's closed them. That doesn't make any sense. There you go.
This way.
Right. So Gatwick. Ground charts. I don't think this is the one I want, is it? Yeah, it is. Let me just have a run through these.
Bitte hier entlang.
Airport briefings. Yeah. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right stuff. Yeah. Where's airport info?
Good morning.
Oh, these are briefings. We want reference, don't we? Oh, I don't know. My brain never remembers. And it doesn't matter how many times I do this. It never remembers whether it's reference or ground charts I'm looking for.
Bitte hier entlang.
Ah. Yes? Yes, thank you. Right, so 26 left. Where are we? We're all the way up here. And 26 left is here. And it looks like it says 257. Yep. 257 it is, so let's set the course, or the heading, to 257. Yeah, come on.
This way, please.
It takes longer to prep the plane than it does to do the flight. Speed, we want 140, I think I set it to 146. I'm going to go a little bit higher, I'm going to set it to 150. And initial climb out, I'm going to set it to 6,000 to match the transition altitude. And that should be okay. Flight directors are on. Okay, flight plan. Let's take a look at it and see if everything is good. And why is that a dotted line?
Good morning.
Yeah, why is that a dotted line anyway? Is that a new thing? Yeah, so we have to kind of fly over the North Sea and then over the Netherlands and then come down into Germany. That seems to be the way. All looking good so far, which is never a good sign.
Good morning.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, I'm going to join these up because I don't know what's going on here.
Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen?
Alright, so this is our run. Oh, show me the run into the airport.
Bitte hier entlang.
Okay.
Good morning.
Yeah, good with that, good with that, good with that. Good with that, good with that, good with that. Right, constraints on. And that heading should actually go back to lines with a dot, like that one, at some point. Right, how's our passengers doing?
Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen?
Have we been getting the messages up in the corner about how many passengers are boarded? Because I haven't been paying attention to that. And the approach into 23 left, I think it was.
This way.
ILS 23 left. We got that one. We got that one. This is
Morning.
right. So talk to me. I'm not going to need some of this information, but I'm going to write it down anyway. So ILS frequency is 110.95. Actually, it's all up at the top, Rusty. ILS frequency. Final approach course is 232. We're going to need that.
Bitte hier entlang.
Decision altitude, it says 338. I'm just going to take a look at down here just to be sure. Just in because sometimes you get different values for different categories. So DA equals 338. And the final altitude here is 3000. Okay, I'm good. And that's at Metma, and then we're bringing a 3-degree descent down into the airport from 10 nautical miles. Yeah, 10 nautical miles out. We'll descend into the runway.
This way.
All sounds nice and easy and squeezy and stuff.
Karte bitte.
Let's see. Right, so the arrival is via Piece of Pig, wasn't it? So this is PSAP 23. So this will be our inbound. Ooh,
Hello.
ooh. Why doesn't that look right to me?
Good morning.
Have I got the wrong thing? Huh? Halmi? DL Ajeda, Halmi 422. There's Peace Up. Peace up, peace up, peace up, peace up, peace up.
Yeah, I see your boarding pass, sir.
Come on. Peace up. Peace up, Ajeda. Yes. Yeah, where's Halmi? Yeah, you see? Yep. That is not correct. It's Ajeda and Zamod, whatever. I think I've got the wrong one. This is PSAP arrivals into 2-3 here. This is our nav, but I don't see why that should be different. Why does this look different to me?
Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen?
Ah, here we go. This is our arrival. Halmi, Zaymod. There we go. This is what we wanted. Okay. PSAP 1G.
Hello.
Yeah. That's the one. Okay, fine. All good. And arrivals, runways 23 left and 23 right. Nice.
Welcome on board.
Okay, cool. And this is quite a busy looking map, isn't it? But this is where we are in the UK. And our flight path, as you can see, leads us out north, over the North Sea, over the top here, top of Europe, and then down into Germany.
Good morning.
It's weird now seeing that we're not getting the passengers. You know, up here it would say how many passengers were loaded. We're not getting that anymore, so I don't know how close we are to completion. Do we even see them seated? Yeah, something's wrong, man. Used to be that we could, and I think GSX is a bit buggy lately. Okay, back up.
Bitte hier entlang.
Let's get the fuel pumps on. We can't be too far from getting ready. And on the emergency exits,
Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen?
seatbelt signs on now. I guess we're okay. I don't know. I can start the APU, I suppose.
Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen?
How do I know how many frickin' passengers we've got on? That door's closed because I closed it. Need to get rid of the stairs. Does it tell us here, perhaps? Phoenix, mass and balance. Ah, it does tell us. Lovely, lovely. All right, we're near the end. We can flick the APU on. 1, 2, 3, go.
This way.
Let's get the. Let's heat up the bum. Oh, and still got droop, gravity droop. It's time for that to be fixed yet. I like this matte going to glossy paintwork. Kind of cool. Oh, you can hear it firing up. There she is. A little puckery, squidgy bumhole. Yes, you can tell I'm a real-world pilot, can't you? It's still powering up though. Also, you've got the tail that is tilted to one side as well. That's normal.
Counter bitte.
Alright, lovely, lovely, lovely. How is it? Are we on? Not yet. Ah, available now. Okay, so now we can... Where's the APU bleed? It's not like the Boeing where you have to switch the power over from the external to the APU now. You don't have to do that on this plane. It does it automatically. So we can get rid of external power now. And we're running the plane on the generator here. And also, if we go into ground services, we can tell it to get rid of the GPU and the cones.
Good morning.
And we've only got 4 people left aboard. Sweetness, absolutely sweet. Okay, I think I've only done 1 flight in the A321, and I wanted to do the huge A380, but I decided to do this one first. There we go, we're boarded. Right, so hopefully, automatically, that jetway should release itself and close the door. You would think, right? Well, if it doesn't, I'm going to have to... I'm going to have to do it myself. Okay, the door has closed. And the jetway still remains. I can just hit this button and get rid of it, but should I have to? Shouldn't it do it automatically? Let's hit the button. Okay, I need a clear aircraft before we do anything. Right, we need to switch frequencies back over. Are we on Gatwick ground? 121805. We are. And now I'm not hearing it. Gatwick ground, this is Kanoko 2627 requesting radio check. Wow, it's really laggy this, man. Well, it says request submitted. Is it too complicated for them? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't think we need to worry too much about terrain. Well, it's not exactly we're going to be flying over mountainous stuff. Yeah, BeyondATC is a little bit... it's not quite with us today. and I don't want to have to ignore it and then try and, you know, have it work a bit later on and have it pick things up. I don't want to do that. It's just stuck. Let me shift frequencies again and see what happens. I fixed it last time that way.
2.06. QNH1024. Landing and
EC86 Victor Tango.
Okay, we're back.
07 taxi via.
I don't need a radio check now because I know I can hear it. Okay, so we're going to request pushback.
7 taxi via Hotel, Juliet, Quebec, Kilo.
So I think we need to go nose right, and that is...
Speedbird 2238 heavy. Gauge
0 is north here, so we need to face east or right, whichever way it wants to ask us. Man, Gatwick is busy now.
Juliet.
Yee.
Lima. Speedbird 2238 heavy.
Right, let's see if we can get a word in edgeways. No. I'm a little bit concerned here, guys, because
Juliet. Quebec. Quebec Charlie. Quebec Alpha.
something's wrong here. That this is showing a dotted line for our flight plan.
Juliet. Quebec.
I don't like that.
Charlie. Quebec Alpha. Easy 78 X-ray Foxtrot.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy, ramp 178, request pushback and engine start.
We're on the correct thing here. What's going on?
Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy. Gatwick Grand. Pushback approved. Face south.
Pushback approved, face south. Speedbird 12.
We've got everything correct, right?
Ryanair for Papa Zulu, at stand 11, request pushback and engine
Let me
start.
just check the sim brief. Right, 26 left
Right.
via Fran 1M.
Gatwick Grand. Pushback approved.
Okay.
Face west.
Next is M604. Is
Pushback
that right?
approved, face west.
M604. Are we down with that? There's Frame.
Stand 35. Request pushback and engine start.
Why isn't that waypoint on there? Oh, Gazba.
Gatwick Grand. Pushback and engine start.
There's Gazba.
Face
M604. Yeah, no, that's cool. You?
engine start approved. Face southwest. Boeing 14 Lima.
ILS 23 via PSAG.
Ryanair 7 Zulu, at stand 2, request pushback.
Yeah. So, why are we getting a dotted line?
Gatwick Grand. Hold position for company traffic. I'll call you.
Is that going to stop the...
Hold position for
oh, there we go. It is that. Yeah, it's because we had a... Okay.
Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy, request taxi.
Whatever, dude. Gatwick Ground, this is Kanoko 2627 requesting push and start.
Zap 553, ready to taxi to the active.
See, I don't even know whether I got my word in there now. It'll get to me, I think.
Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy.
Ah,
26 left. Taxi.
I hate busy airports. They do my frickin' head in.
Romeo Whiskey. Alpha November. Alpha.
Come on, we're using up fuel here, man.
Runway 26 left, taxi via Sierra.
I have no idea if they even...
November runway, North Romeo Whiskey, Alpha November.
If they even
Bird 12
got to me.
Zap 553. Runway 26 left. Taxi via Sierra. Juliet. Delta. November runway. North Romeo Whiskey. Alpha November. Alpha.
Runway 26 left, taxi.
Oh my god, somebody else now. Jump in the queue.
North Romeo Whiskey, Alpha November, Alpha. Zap
Please.
553.
Oh, we got the pushback woman. She's coming.
Kanoko 2627.
There we go.
Pushback and engine start approved.
Face east.
Face east.
Yep, thank you. That's what I wanted. So she got to us in the end.
Departure check completed.
And now I've got to get back to her. Roger. Konoko 2627, pushback and engine start approved, facing east to Konoko 2627. And how many times do you need me to say that? Thank you. What the hell was that?
Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic. Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy.
Yeah, traffic. It's Gatwick, man. Of course, it's going to be just frickin' busy as
Speedbird
all
12
frickin'
Juliet Heavy.
hell.
Continue taxi.
What about us?
Continue taxi. Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy.
I think we're good, because it's got the next thing on. Yeah, we're good.
At ramp 13, request.
Ooh, we're going up. We're being moved upwards.
East flight 601 Yankee. Gatwick Grand. Pushback and engine start approved.
Some sexy voices coming over here today.
Pushback approved. Face west. East flight 6.
We're facing east, which would be in line with where we're going.
Request taxi.
Ryanair for Poker Zulu. Runway
What are they waiting for? Me to take the handbrake off?
Alpha November. Alpha.
No? Well, tell me then.
Runway 26 left taxi via Whiskey. Alpha November.
Is GSX waiting for BeyondATC? I don't think so.
Zap 553. Contact Gatwick Tower 13 for decimal 23.
Why are we waiting here?
Contact Tower 13 for decimal 23.
The plane's been pushed up.
Ryanair for Poker Zulu. Contact Gatwick Tower 13 for decimal 23.
Continue pushback. Yes, please.
Over to Tower 13 for decimal 23. Ryanair for Pupper Zulu.
Release parking brakes.
Thank you.
7 Zulu. Gatwick Grand. Pushback and engine start approved.
Commencing push.
Face west.
All engines are clear. Start at will.
Pushback approved. Face.
Yay! We're moving. Jeez.
Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy. Hold position for traffic.
Hold position. Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy.
Speedbird 12 Juliet Heavy. Gatwick Tower 13 for
Man.
decimal 23.
Lots of delays here today.
13 for decimal 23.
Mind you, it's normal for Gatwick, isn't it? They're always on strike at Gatwick.
570 taxi via Hotel, Juliet, Quebec, Quebec Charlie, Quebec Alpha.
Ramp 570 taxi via Hotel, Juliet, Quebec, Quebec Charlie, Quebec Alpha, Tomjet 7.
Right, it's a bit misty down here, so I probably will turn the wrong way. Turn off lights on.
East flight 6, Yankee, taxi for departure.
Right, so the right-hand engine is up.
Runway 26
Yep,
left,
it is.
taxi via Kilo, November, Alpha November, Alpha.
Alpha November, November, Alpha.
Runway 26 left taxi via Kilo, November, Alpha November, Alpha, East flight 601 Yankee.
Speedbird 1480 at stand 5. Request pushback.
Oops, predicted wind shear is off.
0, Gatwick Grand, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Oh, I'll call you back.
Position.
Give me my number.
480.
Boeing 143 Lima, taxi for departure. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
I can give you that to you right now. It looks like we're good to go.
Runway 26 left taxi via Lima, Kilo Alpha, Kilo, November, Alpha November,
Cockpit to
Alpha.
ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Taxi via Lima, Kilo Alpha.
Yep, both engines are up and running very nicely.
Boeing 143 Lima.
Plane gets lowered down.
Position for traffic. I'll call you back.
I love the bending of the knees here.
Boeing 143 Lima.
Building Foxtrot Lima, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Wheeling 1 Foxtrot Lima.
East flight 601 Yankee, hold position for traffic.
Don't get sucked into the engine. Man, those lights are really bright. Maybe I should have turned them on after she took the pin out. The pin's just to lock the wheelings into position, I believe. See ya. Thank you for the tug. I shouldn't have said it that way, but thanks for the pushback.
I'll call you back.
Oh dear, those trousers are a bit too tight, I guess.
Hold position for traffic. Wizard Malta 7480.
Okay, we need to wait for her to approve.
Ryanair 7 Zulu, request taxi to the active.
Okay, we're good. Is that just her showing the pin? Bye. See ya. Bye. All right. So
Whiskey, Alpha November, Alpha.
APU off.
Runway 26 left taxi via Whiskey, Alpha November, Alpha, Ryanair 7 Zulu.
Right, Rusty. Don't forget landing lights when you get onto the runway.
7 Zulu, contact Gatwick Tower.
Right. Next thing then is flappage.
Contact Tower 13 for decimal 23, Ryanair 7 Zulu. Have a good day.
Oh, also the droop and all that stuff. We got the tail now pointing in the right direction, and there should be no more droop. As you can see, they're up.
Speedbird 1480.
With a motor 7480.
Right, we've got to get clearance now to move. Cool.
Pushback and engine start approved.
Oh God, all this traffic. We're not going to get a word in edgeways again.
0.
Get.
Speedbird 9 Victor Alpha Heavy.
That's when I'm keying the mic. That beep is me keying the mic when people are talking. Doesn't work. Get.
Bird 9 Victor Alpha Heavy, Gatwick ground, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback approved. Face west. Speedbird 9 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Gatwick ground. This is Konoko 2627 requesting taxi to runway 26 left. Did I get it in time?
Speedbird 17 Papa Alpha Heavy. Stand 38. Request pushback.
To go to work in India. Wow.
Konoko 2627, runway 26 left, taxi via Juliet, Zulu, Alpha.
Roger, taxi to runway 26 left via Juliet, Zulu, Alpha. Konoko 2627. Thank you and good day.
Speedbird 17 Papa Alpha Heavy, Gatwick ground, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Oh, see this printer? It doesn't print out. The one in the fly-by-wire does.
Face northwest.
You can actually send this printout now. When you want to print something on here, like the weather information and stuff,
Speedbird 1480.
you can send this to any of your Windows printers, like your DeskJet or your laser printer or a PDF, Adobe PDF.
Whiskey,
It's brilliant. You can just pick one in the pad here.
26 left taxi via Zulu, Whiskey, Alpha.
Right, we've not actually had clearance here.
Speedbird 1480.
Are we good?
Speedbird 1480, contact Gatwick.
Let me just see if we have the pathway. We do. We do. We've got the pathway. Okay.
Over to Tower 13 for decimal 23, Speedbird 1480.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not waiting anymore.
Wizard Malta 7480. Request taxi to the active.
Motor 7480, runway 26.
Where's my
Whiskey, Alpha November.
Whoa.
Alpha.
Right.
Runway 26 left taxi via Whiskey, Alpha November, Alpha.
The thing is, it's the only active runway, right? So everybody's taking off from this particular
627.
runway.
Contact Gatwick Tower 13 for decimal 2.
Oh, that's us. Hold on. Roger, contact Gatwick. No. bollocks. I can't control the plane while I'm pressing the button for the microphone. Roger, contact Gatwick Tower on 134.23, Kanoko 2627. Because I need to pull the lever to slow the brake down, to slow the plane down on the brakes. And at the same time I need to press the button to talk. And I cannot. I can't do both. Right, where are we going? We're going down Zulu. Ugh. There we go. Looks like an N, but it isn't. No! Oh, somebody save me. We are going down that road, but it's this side. Thing is, I've got the frickin' map upside down, so is it any wonder? It's a wonder. Whoa. Oh great, now we're going to be stuck behind British Airways here.
Speedbird 1480, runway 26 left. Line up and wait.
Yeah, you think?
Line up and wait. Runway 26 left. Speedbird 1480.
Right, might as well do these then. So auto brakes set to maximum. Spoilers armed.
Speedbird 25.
We'll do the cabin call anyway, even though it's not asking us to do that. And takeoff config, if the plane's happy, is normal. We are good to go. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I wasn't expecting him to move so quickly. Because it looks like we've got another stuck plane. And obviously we can't go anywhere until he takes off, so we're going to just sit at the holding point. And we got, I guess this red light means don't frickin' move. Right, so this is the holding point, and then we're just going to be taking off after the British Airways is taken off. So we'll request clearance anyway. Request takeoff clearance.
Speedbird 1480, Gatwick Tower, wind variable, runway 26 left. Cleared for takeoff.
There you go, that's him. He's been cleared for takeoff.
6 left. Cleared for takeoff.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's not hanging around. Gatwick Tower, this is Kanoko 2627 requesting departure from runway 26 left. We've got another stuck plane, they still haven't fixed that.
Kanoko 2627, runway 26 left. Line up and wait.
Roger, lining up on runway 26 left, Kanoko 2627. That's it, we're good. I didn't think the brakes had come off. Right, so let's line up on the runway and wait for them to give us clearance. We have to wait for that British Airways plane to get well out of the way, I guess, so we're not in the wake.
80, contact Gatwick departure 129.02.
You can't take off too close behind the previous plane. It should be okay now. It should be well gone, but you can't wait. You can't just take off because of the wake of the other plane. It's going to disturb. The air's still going to be disturbed, you know.
Gatwick Tower, wind variable, runway 26.
Oh, we're cleared.
Cleared for takeoff.
Roger, cleared for takeoff. Kanoko 2627. Thank you very much. I'm going to put the auto respond on now.
Kanoko 2627 cleared for takeoff, runway 26
Yeah,
left.
that's what I said. Roger. Cleared for takeoff on runway 26 left, Kanoko 2627. Thank you very much.
Turkish
Good.
Yankee XRAY, holding short.
Right, auto respond on now. I don't want to be handling any more messages from these people.
Turkish 3 Yankee X-ray, hold short of 26 left, departing traffic.
Okay, give me a sec, guys. I just need to sort something out.
Hold short of 26 left for traffic. Turkish 3 Yankee XRAY.
Okay, I'm happy. Let's go. We're gonna have to do a freaking 180-degree turn the moment we take off. Not a big fan of those. Ooh, hello.
Left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. Runway 26 left. Turkish 3 Yankee XRAY.
Gear up.
Canoco 2627, contact Gatwick departure.
So yeah, this is the bit that I don't want to be doing the radio with while I'm doing the
Contact Gatwick departure 129.025. Canoco
while I'm doing the flying.
7. Gatwick, Canoco 2627. Good day, 2,300 feet.
I'm going to let the autopilot do the turn.
Canoco 2627, Gatwick departure identified. Climb to flight level 160.
Right, flaps are in, and we are good to go.
60, Canoco 2627.
Yeah, it's kind of crappy visibility weather and stuff.
Increase speed to 220 knots.
Okay. I don't know what it's.
220.
Alright.
Canoco 2627.
Chill, Bill. I'll do it.
Gatwick, Easy 65 Golf Charlie. Good day. Flight level 137 with information hotel.
Easy 65 Golf Charlie Gatwick approach. QNH1024, expect the ILS runway 26 left with a willow transition.
We were almost stalling it there.
QNH102 for expect the ILS runway 26 left with a willow transition.
Oh my god, what's going on, man? We're fine. Let's get out of this turn.
3 Yankee XRAY.
I think it just doesn't like the fact that we're about to stall, but
Turkish 3 Yankee X
all the flaps are in.
departure identified. Climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170. Turkish 3 Yankee XRAY.
Can you handle it now?
Resume normal speed.
I'm not flying the whole flight manually, I can tell you that.
3.
Turkish 3 Yankee X-ray, increase speed to 250 knots.
Come on, get some thrust into those engines.
2250 knots. Turkish 3 Yankee XRAY.
Flaps are in, spoilers are in. Wings? Yeah, everything looks fine. So, I don't know why it was crapping out on the speed there, but it's okay. Oh, check, wait. What, we're too heavy?
Canoco 2627, increase speed to 250 knots.
Increase speed to 250 knots. Canoco 26.
Yeah, it's doing that. Look at that. 250.
Canoco 2627, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed. Canoco 2627.
Don't worry, we'll get rid of all the stuff later. Right, so zero fuel weight, 51.7, plus the fuel, 57.7, and that's what it says here. So, are we overweight? Are we overweight? Is that what the problem was? Check weight. It's a heavy plane, but I don't like when I say it's a heavy plane, I mean we've got almost a full complement of passengers, I think. Was that the reason why it wasn't calculating the takeoff? I don't know.
For Papa Zulu, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed. Ryanair for Papa Zulu.
Zero fuel weight, 70.8. Yeah, that's different.
Ryanair 7 Zulu, contact London.
Zero fuel weight, 70 tons,
5.
and yet we had 51.
London Control 118 decimal for 7.
So what, if anything were lighter?
Have a good day.
I don't understand this. We've got the correct fuel on board. Cargo, I presume, is also correct. Yeah, ignore it. It's gone away. Look at the cloud cover over the UK. Oh. Now, there's been no ice detected yet, so I haven't put any anti-ice on. And if I do put it on now, it's just going to say you didn't need to. I'm always up for a nice pot of tea. Giga Gamer, always. I didn't put the landing lights on the runway because I forgot. Likely, again, because I just was busy flying through... flying? I wasn't flying, I was taxiing. Yeah, I was taxiing through other aircraft that was stuck. And I just got... I didn't put the... Well, actually, the nose light goes to take off when you put the landing lights on. I can confirm that. So if I hit the landing lights, there you go.
At or above 4,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 26 left.
Clear direct Willow. Cross Willow at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 26 left. Easy 65 Golf Charlie.
All is good. So we've got that wing, that wing. Actually, I think I wouldn't mind just moving the camera a little bit forward like that. And then maybe crouching down a little and having that as my camera. And maybe the same on the other side as well, just a little bit across, just so we can see the Sharklet wing. My plane's wing is made of Sharklet. Come down a little. And then save the camera position there. And then when I go back to here, it should have saved them. There we go. And then we have the before engine, or in front of, on both sides. Another one looks very similar. Down the cabin with no people in, which is nuts. And that's it, that's all the cameras I have. I think if I use the drone cam, the people might be in there. Let's have a look and see if we can see them in the windows. No. See, this is a fault of GSX. Because it should be seating passengers. Unless, since I did the update yesterday, or day before I think it was, updated GSX, you have to reset the planes again. That looked kind of cool. I do like the livery, I like the colours. Yep. And this is a German airline. It's the first time I've ever flown it. Normally I'm flying Lufthansa with this. So, plane, are you happy? Speed alt nav, good. Standard air pressure now. We've not been given, oh. Why haven't we been given the next altitude? Oh, screw it. I'm sat here at 6,000 feet. Were we told? No, it was just resume normal speed. We haven't been told anything about altitudes, you know. It normally tells us climb to altitude, blah blah blah. Hasn't told us anything. I mean, right now we can't move anyway because we're constrained at 6,000, so nothing's wrong here. I think we're on the wrong frickin' frequency here. We're tuned into Gatwick Terminal Radar Approach Control. Shouldn't we be on center? I think so. Under control, this is Kanoko 2627, flight level 6000 for 330.
Kanoko 2627.
There you go.
Control. Radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 160.
Continue climb to flight level 160, Kanoko 2627.
Let's do it now. We've been cleared. We're going to do it now. So, flying up to 16,000. So these have changed now. Operation is climb. Throttle is in climb mode.
686. Descend to 4,000 feet. QNH10.
Yeah, we're supposed to stay at 6,000 feet according to these constraints, but once, if ATC clears you to climb, that instruction overrides the constraint and you just do what they tell you. So that's what we're doing. Up we go. It's a gorgeous plane, isn't it? I do like these sharklet wings. Shark, yeah. A small shark, I guess, right? A sharklet. One of the problems with auto-responding on ATC is that they might give you an instruction that the first your co-pilot will respond to and say, Roger, climbing to flight level 250, and you might not be paying attention and you might not actually carry out the instruction because you didn't acknowledge it. So yeah, we're climbing up to 16, just what they said.
London Control, Speedbird 1480.
Lots of traffic. Why we did? Was there an instruction to switch to London Centre without us knowing?
1480. London Control.
I can't see any messages here.
320. Climb to flight level 320. Speedbird
Nope.
1480.
Nope, I can't see anything.
London Control, Channel 75 Juliet Charlie, flight level 173.
Right, are we on the map?
Channel 75 Juliet Charlie, London Control.
Yeah, we're a little ways out.
Continue climb to flight level 370.
This is our flight path, and we're here. What's that all about?
370, Channel 75 Juliet Charlie.
This is what I'm going with. I'm going with this over this. Definitely. As long as I'm in line with this green line, I'm happy. This is where we need to be.
Ice 6 Hotel, London Control, identified.
So we're going to hit 16,000 at this point here.
Flyer 1 Delta Bravo.
And hopefully we'll get more instructions before we get there.
175.
And we'll be cleared up to the cruise altitude.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175. Flyer 1 Delta Bravo.
Let's see if they contact us before we get to the top of climb part here. Come on, you've got your chance right now. We're nearly there. We're coming up to 13,000. Come on.
Kanako 262.
There you go.
Climb to flight level 330.
I'm getting good at this.
Climb to flight level 330.
That's our cruising altitude, so we're cleared.
Easy 18 Alpha Kilo. Contact Gatwick.
That's it. So now we're just going to go straight up.
Contact Gatwick approach 129.025, easy 18 Alpha.
How are we down here?
Speedbird for 92 uniform. Contact Brett.
Okay, that's good. So I should be able to just
Have a good day.
click that in, and it should still say flight level 330. It does. And we're good here. Plane is climbing. Throttle's in climb mode. Beautiful.
London Control, Orange 35.
So far so good.
Flight level 380.
Right. Oh, we are on path. Okay, I didn't have the locator thing on.
Radar contact.
It's weird, isn't it, how we don't get to fly
Contact London Control 118.
like across here and then turn down. We have to go up and around. This is all to do with the airways, I suppose. The zones and stuff. I don't know. It's just deemed better to go because we're not getting any closer to the airport going this way. We have to wait for the turn, which is coming up now. Let's watch it turn. There she goes. And still cloud cover is quite extensive. It's not raining or anything, but it's not as bad as it was at Gatwick, although it's like just cotton wool, isn't it? Just everywhere. A familiar sound of the engines there. You know, when we start up the APU and we get that lovely heat haze coming out of the back, I wish on the Fenix we had it on the engines as well. That distortion. Because I can't seem to lock into it here. No matter where I position myself.
London Control, Griffin 86.
I don't know why.
Descending 5 Kilo 1 Golf, flight level 168.
Griffin 8629. London Control. Identified.
So we're going to be, I'm assuming, as we get away from the UK, we're going to be passed away from London Control to probably Rotterdam, maybe, at a guess, if I had to guess. I don't know. I'm going to go with Rotterdam. I'm going to say we're going to get passed over to Rotterdam at some point. Or somewhere in that area. And I don't know what this is. Software status. Is that cross-load or X-load?
Lufthansa for 92 Heavy. Contact London Control.
I'm not sure what that is.
775.
Let's have a shiffy over to the other seat here a second.
775. Lufthansa for 92.
We can have our sandwich on here without getting crumbs on the other side. Don't want to stain the captain's side.
Flight level 239.
Speedbird 2J Alpha Heavy. Contact Gatwick approach 129.025. Contact Gatwick approach 129.025. Speedbird 2J Alpha Heavy.
Right, this is where we're going to be putting in the
9686.
decision altitude.
Gatwick approach
Assuming we get the same,
125.
runway to come in at.
29.025, easy 968.
We're going to have to put this information in later, so I'm going to leave that there.
Easy 27 November Charlie. London Control. Radar contact.
And let's get some updated information, by the way, on the weather. Oops. Oh no, I was right. That was right. That was right. Yes, we got delayed, so big deal. So there we are. That's the progress on our flight. I wonder, yeah, where it's breaking away here from light grey to dark, I wonder if this is the point where we start descending, perhaps? Top of descent here, so this light grey part is our cruise, and then this is the descent. Maybe. Just guessing, I don't know. Right, what am I checking on? The weather.
London Control, Flyer 1 Alpha. Good day. Flight
Visibility's good. 9999. You can't get better than that. 7 degrees.
Player 1 Alpha, London Control, identified.
2 knot winds.
Flight level
Fine.
30.
It's nothing.
continue climb to
It's all good.
380. Flyer 1 Alpha.
And this is now set to UTC, which is the same as my time, GMT, so this clock's going to read correctly. Talking of clocks, I didn't start the clock going when I took off. I never do. It's not something I ever remember to do.
For Golf Tango, London Control, good day, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 350.
Continue climb to flight level 350. Sunturne for Golf Tango.
So it's cool because really we've got Navigraph freaking everywhere. We've got it here on the tablet, and we've also got it. I'm looking up in the sky, I don't know why. We've got it here as well, so we can see the actual charts. But it doesn't know here about the flight. It doesn't get the information of our flight.
629.
So if we go to
025.
Dusseldorf, EDDO,
Gatwick approach 129.025. Griffin 86.
and go to the approach, and we're coming in runway 23 left.
Control, Ryanair
Yeah.
to Mike Romeo, flight level 131.
So this is what we're seeing on the iPad, but just in dark mode,
Contact Gatwick approach 129.025.
which I think this does have a dark mode, right? Yeah, that's what we're looking at.
Gatwick approach 129.025. ISO 6 Hotel.
So this is the same as what we were looking at before. Decision altitude
Ryanair for Mike
is,
London Control, identified. Climb
the
to
runway is 138 off the ground. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Above sea level, right?
Mike Romeo.
And then you add 200 feet on top of that, and it gives you your decision altitude.
Contact 9 for Golf Tango. Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Localizer here. Really?
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175. Sunturne for
Surely you're talking about the glide slope here, right? I don't know. We're going to pick up the localizer way before here, aren't we? 6.5 miles out? I don't know. Mönchengladbach. BOR here. Beep beep. No, that's not it, is it? It's beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. If we tune into that, we'll hear that.
5 Echo. Flight
We'll hear that here.
60.
All VORs have got their own Morse code.
Player 5.
This is MHV, which is what this is. That's the thing, and that's what it'll be putting out.
London Control, Griffin 87 Golf.
And if we were to tune in, I think it's here. Go to VOR here, and then you've got.
Griffin 8.
You'll have to tune the frequency in.
Radar
Which
contact.
where's that done? This plane will tune into VORs.
Control 118.0.
If the GPS goes down, it has to rely on that. I don't know where those systems are,
8.775.
but yeah, it does have VOR.
Good day, London Control.
I never use that.
Alpha.
I'm pretty sure this mode is in conjunction with the landing system mode here. I don't know.
Easy 57 Foxtrot Alpha. London Control. Identified. Ryanair for Mike Romeo. Contact Amsterdam.
We're not seeing much out, are we? Look at that.
75.
A carpet of cotton wool.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
See, everyone's contacting Amsterdam radar now. What did I say? Rotterdam. Okay, Amsterdam, Rotterdam.
Speedbird 886 Quebec. Good day. Flight level 109er.
We're still on London control here. Are we not going to get told to switch?
86 Quebec. London Control. Identified. Continue climb to flight level.
Okay, in 20 miles then we will be at 33,000.
Continue climb to flight level 370. Speedbird 886 Quebec.
There's lots of speedbirds out there. Well, at least one.
Channel 21 Lima Kilo. Contact Paris Control 126 decimal for 75.
Contact Paris Control 126 decimal 475. Chamex 21 Lima Kilo.
London Control, Delta 49 Heavy. Good day. Flight level.
I'm waiting for us to get told to switch. See,
49 Heavy.
London is kind of here, just above. Gatwick's underneath. And we're still in London. If I was to talk to ATC now, it would be London.
Delta 49 Heavy.
So I guess we're just not quite close enough yet. Other planes are. Oh, there's a... Oh, we can't see it from here, though. No. There's a traffic add-on for BeyondATC where you can see all the planes that it's controlling. Let me see if I can bring that up.
London
Okay.
Control, Speedbird 788. Flight level 120.
BeyondATC traffic map. Okay, so it kind of looks...
Radar contact. Climb to
Can I make it big screen? Well, yeah, I can. Okay, so the BeyondATC, this is a separate app that comes with it.
788.
And we are yellow. Can we zoom in? Yeah. So we're yellow. You can just see us here. There you go. Con 2627. Altitude 33,000. 269 knots. Airbus A321. And all the other planes in the area are the ones that BeyondATC has generated and is controlling.
Griffin 87 Golf.
So all of the radio chatter that you're hearing right now is all of these planes
Lufthansa
within this
London Control. Good day.
circle here.
Contact. Continue climb to
So
flight
which,
level 390.
what was the other? What was the Speedbird? Speedbird.
Flight level 390.
Well, I've got Lufthansa 8AH here. Can we find him?
Kanako 2627.
That's us.
Contact Amsterdam radar 11.
Yay! We got the contact to Amsterdam.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Kanoko 2627. Bye-bye.
Where's that Lufthansa flight?
Amsterdam radar, Kanoko 2627. Good day, flight level 330.
Konoko 2627. Amsterdam radar. Radar contact.
Radar? I can't find it.
Clear.
It's got to be here. Can't be going this way, surely.
Decimal 475.
Contact London.
Wait a minute.
118.475, Player 31 Hotel.
Okay, Player 31 Hotel. It should be on that top thing where it says call sign. Oh, there we go. FPY31H. That's that plane, Player 31 Hotel. And he's going from Eham, Amsterdam, to BIKF. No idea what the hell is BIKF? Let's have a look. See where he's flying to. This will be a flight that took place in reality this week. Oh, it is. I was guessing Reykjavik in Iceland, but I didn't think, because I didn't know what B was, and I knew it wasn't the UK. So he's going to Iceland. Yeah, so we've got purple in BATC and then blue in SIM and BATC. But there shouldn't be any planes in the sim because I'm not generating any. So they've all got to be
Center 9 for hold.
they've all got to be BATC controlled.
125.0, F82.
Yeah, a little rusty dog logo there, Marty. So yeah, everything good here. 33,265 knots. Is that what it's been told to do? Oh, we can't go further up now. Well, it's actually, because we're at speed now, it's Mach, so it's 0.75 Mach.
Radar, Easy 86 Hotel Quebec.
So if I was to switch this, it should say 0.75. 3/4 the speed of sound we're going at now.
Radar contact.
Where's our top of descent anyway? Because it's not going to be too long.
370.
The block time on this flight was only 1 minute. Sorry, 1 hour, 1 minute. Was only 1 hour 20, and that includes taxiing to the runway and
Flyer 1 Delta
and from.
Elma 9 X-ray, runway 05 left. Report ready for descent.
No, we don't want any failures. You could just start one right now. Autopilot.
Flyer 1 Delta Bravo, descent to 4,000 feet, crew and hour 025. Descend to 4,000 feet, flyer 1.
So assuming we've got all of this and the METAR, and we want low brakes, definitely want reversers on, I always do that. Manual landing, full flaps, no, we're going to go flaps 3. Auto throttle, you should take it off really, but I don't. Right, we want the landing weight. Well, we've got to work that out, haven't we? Right, it says when we get to the airport, we will have 3.6 tons of fuel remaining. We currently have 4.1.
Flyer 1 Delta Bravo.
So we're going to shed another 800 kilos. So take it off your current gross weight, 55.1 is what we'll end up with, and that will be our landing weight. I don't know, I've just done that very quickly. Right, so we need to enter the destination data now. That's over here.
Transavia 11 Papa, good day, flight level 264.
Right, so QNH I believe is 1025, I just happen to know that.
Amsterdam radar identified.
Temperature is 7 degrees, I remember that. And the landing decision altitude is 338. And we're going to go flaps. Flaps 3. We can clear that now. And where's the... Just going to confirm that it's 1025. Oh, let's do it on this pad. At least this pad's got the information. 1025, weather 7. Yep, got it all right. 1025, 7. 338. All good. And in the radios, we want ILS frequency is 110.9. That will automatically change, I'm pretty sure. Slope is 3 degrees, as usual.
Ryanair 35 kilo, good day, flight level 254.
That's it, I think. The only thing is the course. The course it should fill in on its own as well when we get a bit closer. So we're okay.
Amsterdam radar, Alpine 7971, flight level 255.
So what we'll do, we know we've got this in now, so I'm going to switch that to radio, and at some point it will populate that all by itself.
Identified.
There's top of descent. We've got not so long to go to get that 29, 48, 58, 62. 62 nautical miles and we'll be descending. So if we bring this out to 80, it should be on the map. I guess here. Oh boy. What is going on with the clouds today? You can see how much longer this is over the Airbus A320, eh? It's a big, long, stretchy thing, this. I like it. Yeah, I like. So, all pertinent information is in the plane. The only thing it's going to need is to be told to drop once we reach top of descent. But I'm not going to actually, well, part of me wants to tell it to do that, but another part of me says wait for the air traffic control to come and tell you. Let's see. Otherwise I'm just going to feed this. I mean, I could just knock it down now to 3,000. And if ATC comes in and says do something different, then we do something different. There's the decision altitude there. And the speed has gone. It used to say speed here, now it's Mach. If we just flick this over, does it show? No, it doesn't. There we go. It doesn't flick between speed and Mach, okay. But yeah, 0.75. Which is exactly what it's been told to do. It goes back to speed later on. Right now 0.75 Mach, 330. So the autopilot is doing exactly what the computer's telling it to do. I love how we're going over to Amsterdam and there's a waypoint called Tulip. Of course there has to be. Can't even frickin' see it. Can't even see it. What are we tuned into right now? Amsterdam radar. Yeah. Oh, man. I wonder how much busy, or busier, which is more busy, or which is busier, the Gatwick or Dusseldorf? I'm going to say Gatwick's busier, right? I don't know. Heathrow is definitely busier. I'm not quite sure how big. We can have a look. If this remembers our... Oops, wrong one. If this remembers our last selection... Do you remember? Do you? No, you don't, you useless bugger. Why should it? So the longest runway is 3 kilometers almost. So if we look at the airport itself, let's go to the reference. Nope, again, I keep getting it wrong. Taxi. So this is an overview of the airport then. Dusseldorf. So it has 2 runways parallel. It's fairly sizable, isn't it? You've got your main towers here.
Identified. Climb to flight level 340.
don't know. I think Gatwick's a little bit bigger.
Climb to flight level 340, KLM51 Zulu.
This is how much takeoff runway you have available on each runway. 4 runways, of course. If you, well, depends how you look at it. I see 4. I see 23 right, 23 left, 05 left, and 05 right. But there's actually 2 physical ones. Limit of grounding ground competence. I read incompetence. And here's all your radio frequencies. Yeah, it's good. Low visibility takeoff. I don't know what. I know CL is climb, right? RVR is. I want to say reverses, but it can't be. You wouldn't use reverses on takeoff, would you? Not to my knowledge. How would you want to go backwards?
Interval 121, Amsterdam radar contact, climb to flight.
Right, so here is our descent point.
Climb to flight level 350.
On the Boeing, it would say TD here. And here we just get the arrow, which represents top of descent.
Contact
Right there.
radar 118.75.
Contact line and radar 118.
Did I turn the seatbelts off? I did, didn't I?
971. Bye-bye.
Yep, I did.
Konoko 2627.
Here we go, Kanoko.
Expect Pisa 1 X-ray, runway 05.
Oh, you expect Pisa 1X, runway 05 right. Okay, we have to, okay, we're changing runways.
1 X-ray. Runway. Kanoko 2627.
Right, okay, you bugger.
Cathay 216 heavy. Contact
So what are we getting? 05 right via Pisa 1X. So 05 right. Oh, you bugger.
Cathay 216 Heavy.
Amsterdam radar. Nordic 5329. Good day.
Are we good? Oh, of course we're not. Why would we be?
Nordic 5329. Amsterdam radar identified.
Right, you're gonna have to show me the flight plan now, because is that it?
121. Contact Brussels control 125.
Okay.
0.
So now, because we've had to change the runway,
Control 125.0, Itarro 121.
it might not make a difference, but just in case it does, arrival into 05 right. What am I looking at? Approach. Into ILS 05 right. Come on.
Contact run and radar on 8.75. Lot 282.
Right, so our new top of descent. Oh, fuck off. I'm using the wrong words. I know what I mean. My mouth just says something different to what I'm supposed to be saying. So all this is going to have to change now. It's funny, isn't it, how the top of descent... Why have I said top of descent twice when I meant decision altitude? It's funny, isn't it, how the decision altitude is the same as our plane, 321.
Konoko 2627, Pisa 1 X-ray, runway 05 right. Report ready for descent.
Pisa 1 X-ray. Runway 05 right. Call when ready. Konoko 2627.
It says decelerate. I don't know what's going on now.
Amsterdam radar, Lufthansa 27 Foxtrot.
I have no idea what's going on.
360.
Lufthansa 27 Foxtrot.
I'm bringing the plane down because I'm not waiting any longer.
Ryanair for Mike Romeo, Amsterdam radar, expect X3 Papa with the picture transition, runway 09.
Expect Pixie 3 Papa with the Pixar transition, runway 09er, Ryanair for Mike Romeo.
Why are you asking me to put the destination data in when I've already done it?
Descent to flight level 160.
Oh, there's too much going on here.
Descend to flight level 160, Ryanair for Mike Romeo.
110.15. Inbound course 052, right? On 0.15 I'm expecting to see here. Oh, it's already put it in. Okay. Inbound course 052, it's put 050 for some reason, but there you go. So yeah, we're a little bit above what we need to be at. As you can see, the green dot down here means we're too high. Oh,
Kanoko 2627, ready for descent.
I pressed that button already, I'm sure I did. It says, tell me when you're ready for descent, and I pressed it.
4,000 feet, crew and hour 0 to
And it clearly hasn't acknowledged that.
Descent to 4,000 feet, Kanoko 2627.
How high are we above where we're supposed to be though? In the Boeing it tells you, it probably tells you here, but I don't know how to find that out. I'm just waiting for this green dot to start coming back up to fall in line with this yellow line here. It does tell you actually, I think it tells you on here. Somewhere. It's not this. This is a descent. But this is the distance to the next waypoint, surely. Maybe it doesn't tell you in here, who knows? And I used to do the approach phase activation manually, but now I just leave it to the plane, it knows when to do it. So there's no point me messing with that anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here we are. I knew there was a thing somewhere. We're 2,000 feet above what we need to be at. I think I'm just going to put some spoilers out and slow this plane down. So you should see them on here now. I just need this plane slowing down so it's giving it a bit more chance to get to we need to bring this right down. It's coming down. There we go. It's coming down. Now we're only 1,000 feet above. What a difference this is making. Look at this. This green dot should start coming up now. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, we don't need these anymore. Speed brakes have done their job superbly, actually. Jesus, my God. We are bang on. And we're going too far the other way now. It's fine. We're back on profile. The plane will bring itself back in. We're 192 under, 200 feet under, basically. It's bringing it back already, hopefully. Come on. Yeah, it's good. I don't mind being a little bit under. Over, it's just, yeah, no, not for me. It's uncomfortable. So we've been cleared down to 4,000 feet. QNH is 1025, which I've already got set. Actually, what we can do is quickly set it, because
Flight level 238.
that applies to both sides on here? I don't think so.
Amsterdam radar.
So the moment we switch,
Flight level 310.
it'll be ready.
Climb to flight level 310. City 47 X-ray.
Man, we're really getting under now. We did bring in the thing all the way, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. Lovely. And the clouds, man. Ugh. I wonder what the weather's going to be like. I mean, it says visibility's clear. Okay. I'll go with it. That's the latest weather report. Let's get a new one, actually. Go here, and we want to go to weather. And
Radar, Europe 67 Foxtrot Juliet,
refresh.
flight level 325.
9 degrees it's gone up to now. Still air pressure is 1025.
67 Foxtrot Juliet.
Visibility's good. 8 knot winds.
Climb to
All good.
level 350.
Climb to
We're
flight
1,000 feet under now what we should be, and that's because it's descended us. Well, it descended us when it descended us. We're going a little bit away from the flight, well, from what the plane's expecting, because I'm going by what ATC told me to do. And there's our airport. Right, so I'd better tell the plane that we're doing a flaps 3 landing. So landing flap 3 here, as opposed to full.
Amsterdam radar identified.
So instead of going all the way down to full flaps for the landing, we're just going to go to 3.
Radar 118.75.
It should be enough, I think.
Contact Langdon Radar 118.75, Kanoko 2627.
Langdon radar.
Langdon Radar, Kanoko 2627, descending via Pisa 1 X-ray.
Now the only thing I didn't check here was the transition altitude in coming in. Does it tell you here?
Dusseldorf Apro 818.655.
Yeah, trans altitude is 5,000.
655.
Okay.
7 Tango Kilo.
So this is, I think, vertical deviation, which is just telling us
Langenradar identified.
how far under or above we are from the predicted or ideal flight plan, right? I guess. I don't know.
655.
I just pretend I know what I'm talking about, but I actually don't.
Contact Dusseldorf approach 128.655,
Right.
Kanoko 2627.
Dusseldorf approach already. We're contacting.
Dusseldorf, Kanoko 2627, flight
Temperature's 9 now, so we're going to put that in.
Lufthansa to Yankee Whiskey, clear at direct Lipti, cross Lipti at or above is 3,000 feet, clear at EL is runway 05 right.
Clear at direct Lipti, cross Lipti at or above is 3,000 feet, clear
You want me to put flight level 050 in? Is that what you want?
to Yankee Whiskey.
Kanoko 2627 Düsseldorf Aqua, QNH 1025 expect.
So once we get to 5,000, just change the air pressure.
QNH 1025, expect the ILS runway 05 right with the runner transition, Kanoko 2627.
Final 05 right, correct. I thought it changed the runway again. I was just about to freak with the Ronad transition. Yes. Yes, yes. Ronad right here. Ronad the gonad. Right, so we'll hit 4,000 here. And let me, where's the flappage information? Here. So flaps 1, under 235, flaps 2 at 215 and flaps 3 at 195. Cool. 235, 225, 215. That's not difficult to remember. Actually, 225 we don't need to bother about. So 235, 215, 195. 35, 15 and 95. Yeah, cool. We're going to be hitting these clouds very soon. My only thing is, if we get... I've not seen any sign of the wing flex yet.
All aircraft BeyondATC.
It looks quite stiff still.
No current. QNH1025.
Information Zulu. Okay. It's got a German accent there, so... which you would expect. So we're currently with Information Zulu. Which we'll have to tell them when we get on the ground. Yeah, the wing flex here... Because I was just mentioning there, the Fenix, because of it's advised, or we get told if you install the Fenix, you have to go into the turbulence settings in Flight Sim and set it to low rather than like normal or realistic, whatever. And that's because the plane doesn't play very well with Flight Sim's normal turbulence settings. It upsets it. And so we have to set that, and I tend to keep it on there rather than keep changing it all the time. I keep it set to that. So as we're going through clouds, if it is windy, which it doesn't, is it? No, it's only 6 knots. It's nothing. But if it was a little bit blustery, breezy, you know, we're not going to really feel it too much, I don't think, because of the settings. I can't remember the last time we had a bouncy plane. So you can see here we've got flap 3 selected, and it knows that now. So as the speed drops off, the moment we get under the 235, which is that little marker there, we can start instigating some flappages. Or I'll do it before if I have to. It depends. Turning again. The airport's right in front of us, like over here, but we're still above the clouds. The clouds are really quite low, right? Yeah.
2627, cleared direct Ronat, cross Ronat at or above 4,000 feet, cleared ELS runway 05 right.
Okay, so it's basically saying cross Ronad at or above 4,000 feet.
Cross Ronad at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS runway 05 right. Kanoko 2627.
So as long as we are... Once we get past Ronad, we can bring it down to 3,000. And I think we're good. Right, I was looking here for something. Weather. Now, why was I coming here? Oh, yeah. So, overcast. So 1,300 feet, overcast clouds. Have I read that right? I have. Wow, we've got to descend quite a way to get rid of these clouds then. They're very low clouds today.
Eurowings 7 Tango Kilo,
yeah, 1,300 feet clouds.
045, 19,000 feet until established on.
Wow, okay. Alright, here we go. Not incontinence. Oh, sorry, Marty, I missed that message. I'm barely awake. Only had 4 hours. Yeah, I've had 6 today, but it was broken as usual. 4 plus 2, I think my sleep was. Oh, you into Odyssey now? Yeah, that's the thing. The control binds. That is a little bit of a thing you just have to go through. Thankfully, only once. Well, once to set them up, and then if you're happy with them or you want to tweak them, you know. So let's switch the air pressure to 1025. We have to do both sides in fairly soon, otherwise it'll whinge. And I'm going to start getting flaps 1 down. So flaps 1 engaged. And I'm going to arm the speed brake. Oops. Okay. Alright. Not now. Not now then. Not now. And Auto brakes, going to set them to low. Yeah, it just had a bit of a whinge there because the flaps were down before it was actually set. I don't know what destination data you want. Everything is there that you need. Okay, so once this drops under 215, which is there, now we can go flaps 2. So we only need one more stage of flaps, and then as we make this final turn, I'm going to bring the gear down because that gets us onto this, which is 7 nautical miles from the runway, which is absolutely perfect. So the moment we hit this final fix here, then we can get the wheels out, pull in flaps 3, and we're good.
7 Tango Kilo. Contact Dusseldorf Tower 11E.305. Bye bye.
Now we're past Ronad now, aren't we?
118.305, Eurowings 87 Tango Kilo.
Gonna bring it. I should have brought it down to 3,000 a lot sooner. So I hope we can still pick up the glide slope because we're a little bit out.
Over to Tower 118.305, Kanoko 2627.
Yeah, we're 1,000 feet too high. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to panic a little bit here, guys.
Tower, Kanoko 2627, ILS runway 05 right.
Konoko 2627, Düsseldorf Tower, wind 1E088, runway 05 right, clear to land.
Okay, we've been cleared to land.
05 right, clear to land. Kanoko 2627.
I think we're too high, but okay. I don't think we're gonna make this unless... We're flying very slowly, but I'm bringing the plane down really quickly. I need this GS to kick in. Otherwise, we're not going to make this landing. Autopilot's gone off. Yeah. Sweet Mary, that's all down to me because I didn't. And I can't see a damn thing. I need the autopilot. We're going to have to abort the landing, guys. Yep, we have to abort it. Well, fuck. The plane wanted to go, it's gone back up, it's actually gone up in the air rather than come down. So I'm manually flying the plane now, even though I can't see jack shit.
Düsseldorf Tower, Lufthansa to Yankee Whiskey, ILS runway 05 right. Lufthansa to Yankee Whiskey, Düsseldorf Tower, continue.
Yeah, we're too high, man.
Wilco.
What a shame. The flight was all good up to then. I'm going to get rid of the BeyondATC now. That was a shame. Okay, let's see if we can recover this scenario. Okay, what's our heading? What's 180 plus 50? 230. Fuck off. The whole thing's a disaster. I will be deleting this stream. Yeah, I don't understand. There's no real reason why it needs to keep doing this. There's no reason for the plane to keep doing this at all. It keeps cancelling the autopilot, and I don't know why. Oh, I do know why now. It's the throttle. It's going close to stalling. Let's get some throttle up. So we're flying completely autopilot but manual. I'm giving it the instructions on the height, the heading, and the speed. We're going to fly away from the airport. We're going to come back and we're going to give it another go. And even if we land, I'm deleting the stream because I don't like to have bad content. Even though most of my content is great. No, but that's I don't like doing that, Marty. That's not for me. That's not my style of doing things. Because otherwise if people are doing it for you, you might as well let somebody else play for you, and it's just I want to learn, you know. The only way you learn is from mistakes, and the mistake I made was doing what ATC told me, which was get it to 4,000 by Ronad, but then I wasn't paying attention because I'm too busy talking. So after Ronad, I didn't drop it down to 3,000, and that's the problem. Yeah, it's technically possible for me to put somebody else in my seat and fly for me as well. So, you know, that's what I'm technically doing. I mean, I'm already giving control to the autopilot rather than me doing it, but that's how it's done in the real world, so I don't have any issues with that. Okay, we have the localizer and the glide slope now. landing lights are on. Just the plane has to just do the final lineup here. I've got a good mind to just let it auto land. Given the conditions and given what just happened as well. Not ideal. These lighting conditions make it look fairly real. Yeah, just on occasion, not every time, but on occasion, when I'm chatting, I tend to forget something or lose focus, not concentrate, and not forget to do something. From time to time, it's just going to happen. Sometimes it won't, sometimes it will. And today it did. Just for the sake of not dropping it to 3,000, so we couldn't pick up the glide slope in time. And of course it meant we were 1,000 feet too high. So I'm just landing this auto because I'm only prepared to put up with one thing going wrong. If I can avoid anything more than one, I will. And so to avoid a dodgy landing from me, so that there's two things gone wrong, we'll just auto land. The moment the wheels hit the ground, I take over anyway. So 500 feet was the call out. That's normally when I'm taking over. And there's no planes around because I took off ATC, which brings the planes into the game. So you won't see those. It's just us. So I won't be guided to my parking spot, nothing like that. I won't be told the taxiways, all that's gone.
Retard. Retard.
Runway here. See, now why are you whinging now? Is that because the autopilot disengaged? Yeah, well, we know that, sonny boy. It shouldn't do that when the autopilot disengages. I mean, any experienced pilot would know that that is a point where autopilots disengage. It doesn't need to be told that. When you're on the ground, there is no such thing as autopilot on the ground. So I don't get it. Anyway, I did manage to once again manually turn the plane around and get it home. So there's that. Oh, that sounds really cool, Marty. That'd be awesome. Scary, but yeah, it'd be brilliant. Alright, have a good time, man. Take care. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna randomly pick a place to go. I don't know where I'm going, to be honest. I'm not familiar with Dusseldorf. Let's have a look. Oh, FOB below 3 ton. Jesus. So that it was complaining about underweight then. Or was it? It's just telling me that there's less than 3 tons of fuel on board, but we took off with 7 tons and we got here, so I think we're fine. That's like your car putting the fuel light on when you get really low, isn't it? Only we're not really low. We've got half a tank of fuel still from the journey that we made, which ain't bad. Am I there? Pretty much. Just confirm that I can put the well, let's see what happens. Yeah, we're good. Well, hell, damn and blast. So, we don't even have... There's so few. There is a mod that you can do where it replaces all the jetways in the sim with glass ones. Because that's what we want. Now, as for D-board, I don't think you can do it on this. So we'll do it up here.
The boarding requested.
Oh, I don't care. Do Lufthansa.
Passengers deboarding starting.
They should open on their own, right? You would imagine, but no. The little bounce that they do when they fully open. So yeah, what you're going to see now is these particular metal caskets that are coming out of the plane are specifically designed to fit this, the Airbus. No, I don't quite remember what buttons, if any, I have assigned to rotate the camera, and thus I'm going to have to do a freaking reset. Let's see if we can get in. I'm going to have to slow the camera down. Oh, okay. That's taken the fun out of that one. Yeah, so these skip looking things are specific to this plane to fit into that cargo. There's the other one coming. And all the bags and luggage and everything's in there. You got all this now. Deformable look. Yeah, so the weather is, I don't know, it's okay here. The visibility is definitely better here than it was in Gatwick. Oops. I think I haven't even modelled the floor properly. Off you go, off my aircraft. And sorry for the delay. Now we need to close these doors. Again, this should be all automated. Pretty sure it is in the PMDG, but I could be wrong. So that's it. Took a lot longer than I expected. Don't think I've seen that before. Maybe 3 tons, under 3 tons is an issue in a plane this size. I don't know. Not seen that message before. How are they all getting off the plane when I haven't turned the seatbelt sign off? Yeah. I've turned off the GPS system. Well, I don't think I'm going to wait for everybody to get off. It's going to take too long. So, welcome to Dusseldorf Airport in Germany, I guess. I just wish there was more activity and planes around, but once we had to do the go around, there was no point in keeping the ATC going because it never told us to do it. It would have just got confused and it would have been given as instructions that I didn't need to listen to. So it was pointless having it. Right, so there you go guys. Thank you for watching me. I have got some video editing to do now. And so I better get on with it. So I'll see you guys when I see you. Thank you so much for your time and I will see you on the next one, and I don't know, maybe I'll keep the stream up, we'll see. I'll think about it. I probably will, but it's not ideal. But anyway, we got the thing down, so what the hell. I'll catch you next time. Take care, bye bye.